It's Saturday, 3:30. I'm doing a Bisque firing opening. You guys excited? Yeah, they're running away as quickly as they can. All right. It's about 300 degrees, so I don't know how far I'm going to get. It's going to be kind of hot. Hold on. Let me take this off. Open it up. Bisque firing openings are always boring because look, that's what they look like. How fun. All right. Hold on, let me see, can I just, I'm going to leave those in there to cool a little bit more because I've been taking them out of the kiln and putting them down here. I'm going to talk about a few pieces here. So we did it was a cone 06 and 05. So 05 is hotter than 06 because you're going on a scale, right? So we get -1, -2. So -1 and -2 would be 01 and 02. And then we go up to a cone 6 at this studio here. So anyway, that was a good firing. We have a few pieces here that were hand built. So these little mugs here were, I think Ash did these. They came out cute. So I don't know who did this. I think this was one of the new people. I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Wendy did a bunch more of her sushi plates. Those were on, she did those on a slab, and they came out pretty good, pretty flat. I did a bunch of bowls. One of these, the big ones, are going to be for my mom. She asked me to do a big one for her. And Deb did this cute little cup. It was too thin on the bottom, so she added some slip to give it some support. Someone made some tiles here. This little tile, it's a little warped, but it's cute. And then we've got, someone did a bunch of these little plates here, but they didn't smooth the top. So this is gonna, when you put your glaze on that, probably not gonna sit real nice, not gonna be smooth. Just FYI, you wanna smooth that off before we fire it. And then there's another score plate underneath this plate here. So I don't know how hot these are. I probably shouldn't be putting them on the table, but oh no, oh no, that's hot. Sorry. Woo, hot. You have to take this off before it melts the table. So yeah, these are still probably close to 300 degrees. Let's see, what do we got over here? So I did a couple mugs. Interesting. It was marbled clay. It was reclaimed. So the bottom, I wanted it to look marbly. So when I smoothed it, really nice on the bottom, and the top obviously looks different because I didn't smooth it. So it gives you an example when you have rough clay. See this top part, I'm going to have to put a different type of glaze on, and a little thicker glaze, not like a Celadon that will show through because you'll see all these little bumps, whereas the bottom is smooth. So I'm going to wipe these down a little bit, and if it's really rough, take some of the big chunks off. But I don't know, I'm not really explaining it very good probably. But anyway, that is our Bisque firing opening. Not as fun as the glaze, but as soon as we get these glazed, I will be doing a couple more glaze firings and filling the kiln. And this is probably going to be 2 different kiln loads because you can't stack them like you can when it's Bisque fired. So let's see, maybe a couple people will be by tonight and glaze. And we got 2 pieces here. I think those are Nicole's. Let me see. She wanted to refire. No, that's Ash's. And this is that one, Nicole's. See, she glazed the bottom, and she was asking me why it was so bumpy on the bottom. She said maybe I didn't put the glaze on thick enough. And so I said, well, you could try another layer. But it could have been just that it wasn't smooth. So, you know, when you have speckled clay, you have more raised areas on it. Yeah, so anyway, it's a beautiful mug. Anyway, so I'll be doing a glaze firing again this week, at least one. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.